Hello everyone, welcome to today's QNAP live stream. This is Handy, hardware PM from QNAP. And today we'll have an introduce of our new Thunderbolt 4 All-Flash NAS TBS-h574TX. Okay, so let's take a look of our slides. And first, we'll delve into the various video specification in the market to explain the need for high-speed transmission. And so let's take a look at some common video formats and their corresponding data rates. And for example, HD 1080p ProRes 422 is about 220 megabits per second and approximately 90 gigabyte per hour of footage. And for Blackmagic 4K, it's about 1.4 gigabit per second and is about approximately 630 gigabytes per hour of footage. And about Red 8K is nearly up to 2.4 gigabits per second and approximately 1.1 terabyte per hour of footage. As you can see, these video formats requires significant data rates ranging from hundreds of megabits per second to multiple gigabits per second. And working with such high resolution and data intensive footage demands a robust and high-speed transmission solution. So that's why we provide our Thunderbolt 4 NAS. And why Thunderbolt NAS is essential solution for video editing industry. And here we have 4 points: collaboration, expandability, user-friendly, and data security. And for collaboration, Thunderbolt NAS supports simultaneous editing of photos and videos on 2 Mac or Windows notebook or workstations. And these features allow multiple users to work together to boost productivity and facilitate seamless collaboration. And for expandability, multiple built-in drive slots make it easy to create a high-capacity storage space. And furthermore, capacity expansion is made convenient through a JBoss solution also. And for user-friendly, and we provide a fast, smooth, and user-friendly operating system for all NAS. And the intuitive interface makes it easy to navigate and manage your NAS efficiently. And for data security, with Thunderbolt NAS, you can centralize your backup and ensuring consistent and reliable data protection. And the snapshot feature also allows you to create a point-in-time copies of your data. And moreover, you have an option to set permissions or password to safeguard your files from unauthorized access and ensuring your data privacy. Okay, so that's why Thunderbolt NAS is an essential solution for video editing industry. And here is our keyman TBS-h574TX, which is an all-flash Thunderbolt 4 NAS and powered by 13th gen Intel Core processor. Okay, and TBS-h574TX is our new all-flash Thunderbolt 4 NAS and supporting dual Thunderbolt 4 ports and powered by Intel Core Gen 13 processor and tailor-made for video editing. So they are dual Thunderbolt 4 ports to support high-speed transfer to allow you to focus more on your work, and also powered by Intel Core Gen 13 processors to provide high performance, and also provide 5 E1.S slots and pre-installed M.2 adapter to support M.2 2280 NVMe SSD. And also comes standards with 10 gig and 2.5 gig LAN port to help you enjoy a smooth data transmission experience. And compact and silver metal chassis design can better fit into your working environment also. and provide USB one-touch copy button to allow you to easily copy file in the USB folder to the NAS. Okay. And TBS-h574TX is shipped with QTS-0 operating system and also support QTS system, which is our standard NAS operating system that provides performance, efficient memory utilization, and QTS and QTS-0 use different file system. So if you want to change the system, you must remove all the drives from the NAS before switching from QTS-0 to QTS. And here we have a comparison table of our two operating system, QTS-0 and QTS. And QTS-0 operating system combines the app-based QTS with a 128-bit DFS file system to provide flexible storage management, comprehensive data protection, and optimize performance to meet the needs of business critical application. So you can choose the operating system as from your needs. Okay. And here we have the front view of our TBS-h574TX. So at the top of the slide, you can see there's a front cover, and inside the front cover there are 5 E1.S SSD slots, and each slot comes with a M.2 adapter to provide so you can install the M.2 SSD to provide hot swappable capability. And from left to the right, there's a Thunderbolt 4 port and a USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type A port, and the USB one-touch cup button and the power button and the annual indicator. And next, this is a rear view of our TBS-h574TX. So from left to the right, we have a reset button, this input, and the system fan, and the 10 gig SD port, and 2.5 LAN port, 2.5 gig LAN port, and also an HDMI port to support 4K output, and another Thunderbolt 4 port, and 2 USB port, which one is USB 2 and another is USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type A port. E1.S SSD provides small storage solution with high capacity and hot swappable application. And large capacity storage space is required for video editing, and frequent reading and writing of SSDs is more likely to cause damage and require replacement of SSDs. And TBS-h574TX is our new E1.S NAS solution, providing 5 E1.S SSD slots and supporting up to 15mm E1.S SSDs, and also comes standard with an M.2 adapter to support M.2 2280 NVMe SSD, allow you to support hot swapping under the M.2 storage architecture. Okay. And TBS-h574TX will support tool-free quick installation of M.2 2280 NVMe SSDs for hot swappable usage. And it's very easy. First, slide the lockdown to release the front cover. And if you want to install a heat dissipation module on M.2 SSDs, and with the heat dissipation module, you can purchase the heatsink HS M.2 SSD of 7 and the thermalpad T-pad M.2 SSD 04. And step 1, install a heatsink on the controller. And step 2, for single-sided M.2 SSD, install both thermalpad A and thermalpad bit on the SSD tray. And for double-sided M.2 SSD, install the Thunderbolt pad B on the SSD tray. And step 3, pull the locker and hold it in place, and carefully press down the M.2 SSD with a 45-degree. And the step which also shown in our quick installation guide, and I will show you how to install M.2 SSD later in the live demo section. And here's a note: heatsink must not exceed a height of 4.5 millimeter. Okay. And TBS-h574TX contains a 5 E1.S SSD NVMe SSD slots, supporting up to 15 millimeter E1.S SSD with a cooling fin, giving you a variety of SSD options to build storage space. And from left side is our step to install the E1.S SSD, and which also show in our quick installation guide, and I will guide you how to install E1.S SSD in a later live demo section also. Okay. And TBS-h574TX is powered by powerful Gen 13 Intel Core i3 and i5 processor, and powered by Intel Core Gen 13 processor to provide strong performance, and continue to use Intel's performance hybrid architecture to optimize your content creation and productivity. And integrating the latest Intel graphics can also support 4K video transcoding and accelerate a variety of application. And from the right side, which is a hybrid architecture of Intel, so high performance P-core focuses on performance, and low power consumption E-core focus on the multi-core computing, and the hybrid architecture brings higher efficiency to work task. Okay. And on this page, show the Thunderbolt performance of TBS-h574TX, as tested using Agile System Test. And for the performance test, the first step was used for client, which is a MacBook Pro M.2 Pro, and operating system, which is Mac OS 13.5, and RAM is 16 gig. And during the test, the read and write speeds of TBS-h574TX were measured, and the results demonstrated speed exceeding up to 1,700 megabytes per second. And this performance ensures fast and efficient data transfer to enable seamless video editing workflows, even with high-resolution files and demanding codecs. Okay. And we also provide a variety of Thunderbolt cable to choose from. And in addition to Thunderbolt 4 cables, there are also more affordable Thunderbolt 3 cables to choose from, allowing to make a high-speed transmission at a lower cost. So we have 2 meter and 50 centimeter, 2 meter, and 1.5 meter or so. Okay. And TBS-h574TX is building 10 gig capacity and 2.5 gig LAN ports, so you can enjoy the high-speed network environment right out of the box. So this page shows the performance of one 2.5 gig and one 10 gig. The read-write performance of Windows file transfer of one 2.5 gig can reach up to 295 megabytes per second. And for one 10 gig SMB sequential throughput, 1,182 megabytes per second write performance, and 1,181 megabytes per second read performance. Okay. And our new NAS is building a HDMI port for 4K video output. And this slide shows the specification of Intel Core i5 134 OPE integrated GPU, which is up to 1.35 gigahertz and Intel Iris graphic, and up to 80 EUs, and which is a foundation of building block of GPU. Okay. And next, we will show you the our NAS, which can help our how to help the video editing storage. Okay. So we'll talk about pre-production. Pre-production, which is a best, we provide the best video file management solution for DIT, which raw footage on-site editing and powerful video transcoding. What is DIT? And DIT is a digital imaging technician. It's a key man to take responsibility of video file management on shooting sites in the frontline video product team. And DIT can quickly import a large raw footage from camera SD cards to the TBS-h574TX through the USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type A port, and proceed video transcoding on the NASbook. In addition to saving raw files, DIT can easily share the small files with a remote team for instant discussions and confirmation, or save files to external hard drives or cloud storage. And TBS-h574TX also comes with a built-in HDMI port, which can allow you to on-site personnel to immediately play the raw footage on the NASbook on the large screen. And the team can also complete the rough cut on-site using Thunderbolt 4 port. Okay. And for post-production, TBS-h574TX can help you achieve efficient collaboration in post-production. And as you can see, NAS is way more collaborative than DAS. So TBS-h574TX provides a Thunderbolt 4 and a 10G connectivity that allows the post-production team to edit a video file directly from the NASbook without waiting for files to move from drive to drive or computer to computer. And once the post-production team finish the current video editing process on TBS-h574TX, they can save the final files to USB DAS such as TR004 to free up the NASbook storage space for the next project. Okay. And the hot-swappable M.2 SSDs facilitate file sharing for collaboration and delivery. You can configure a TBS-h574TX for each work team in a 2 location, and configure the system disk and the RAID configuration. Through convenient hot-swappable technology, the SSD can be used like an external hard drive. Remove the SSD from NAS A and install it into a NAS B to complete the transfer of a large amount of files. So as we can see, the hot-swappable features enables physically transferring large in-media files. Okay. And QNAP is also an official Adobe partners for video and audio solution. So our NAS can centralize storage for Adobe users, allowing the streamlined collaborative workflows on projects of all types, including photos, videos, and music. And higher file transfer performance can achieved using with 2.5 gig, 10 gig, or Thunderbolt connectivity. And storage capacity can be scaled up for larger storage space to support your amazing creative work also. Okay. And we also provide a complete solution to create a high-speed, efficient, and secure collaboration environment for Mac and Windows. So you can take photos or videos and upload files to the Thunderbolt NAS, like TBS-h574TX, and you can also edit files and edit videos simultaneously via the Thunderbolt 4 ports. And you can also connect to the 10 gig switch to collaborate with other Mac and Windows editor. Okay. And TBS-h574TX, which is a compact and durable metal case design to improve your storage experience with convenience, which is very lightweight for outdoors storage occasion, which only 2.24 kilogram, and its small size does not take up a space, which is just 60 times 215 times 199 millimeters. And here we have the specification of our TBS-h574TX. There will be two SKU, TBS-h574TX i3 12 gig and TBS-h574TX i5 16 gig, powered by Intel Core i3-1320PE and i5-1340PE to provide high performance. And 5 E1.S drive bay to support up to 15mm form factor, and also pre-installed the M.2 adapter for each slot to support M.2 2280 NVMe SSD to provide hard swappable capability. And for LAN port, there's one 10 gig SSD and one 2.5 gig to provide a sufficient high-speed network environments. And built-in two Thunderbolt 4 ports to support high-speed data transmission, and two USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type A ports and support 10 gig per second for data transfer, and one USB 2.0 port. Okay. And the TBS-h574TX supports up to 12 more SATA HDDs with 1 JBOD, adding nearly 264 terabytes of storage space for each. So as you can see, you can choose a variety of expansion devices. There are 2-bay to 12-bay option for USB storage expansion, and some JBOD models support hardware RAID and power backup, so you can choose from your needs. Okay. And next, we will go to our live demo section. We'll show you how to install M.2 SSD and E1.S SSD. So here we have our TBS-h574TX. So as you can see from the rear view, there's a Thunderbolt 4 port and a USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type A port, USB 1 touch copy button, power button, and an LED indicator. And here's a review. So from left, we have a reset button, DC input, 10 gig port, 2.5 gig HDMI port, another Thunderbolt 4 port, and another USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type A port, and one USB 2.0 port. And so next, we will show you how to install the M.2 SSD and the E1.S SSD. And first, we have to remove the front cover. And first, we have to locate the locking mechanism on the right side of the device, which is here, and slide the lock down to release the front cover. And next, pull the front cover away from the device. Okay. And so here we can see there there are 5 E1.S SSD slots. Okay. And next, we have to show you how to install the M.2 SSD. Okay. And next, we have to remove the drive tray. So pull the drive handle outward and pull the tray out. So here we can see we have the M.2 adapter for each drive tray. And for install the M.2 SSD, we have to insert the M.2 SSD into a slot and with 45 degrees, and then pull the locker and hold it in place and carefully press down the M.2 SSD. And next, release the locker to secure the M.2 SSD. Okay. And here we have to mention that the heatsink are not included with the NAS and must be purchased separately. And for detailed contact authorized resellers or go to our shop to buy the heatsink and the thermal pad. And heatsink must not exceed a height of 4.5 millimeter. And next, we will show you how to install the E1.S SSD. So we take out another tray, and for install the M.2 SSD, we have to unscrew the tray with these screws. We have to screw out of these 2 screws and then install install E1.S SSD. And for our demo, I have already done this. So it's like this. I've already unscrewed these 2, and we can see the tray is like this. And next, just pull the E1.S SSD into the right place, and then screw tightly with the tray. Okay. And another screw. And after finish it, just push into the slots. And then that's how we install the E1.S SSD. Okay, and next I will show you how to initialize our NAS. Okay, so here we have already first we have to power on our NAS, and so I've already power on our TBS-h574TX and use a Thunderbolt cable to connect our MacBook. So here is a QFinder Pro. So after power on the NAS and connected the Thunderbolt 4 cable with a MacBook, you can see there's a TBS-h574TX listed in the QFinder Pro. And next, just click on the NAS we want to initialize. And then read the warranty service and then click close. And start smart installation. And read and expect the terms before you continued. And then click I have read and accept all the provision in the QNAP software terms of use. And then next. And here we have to specify firmware version, and we can check for update. And as you can see, the current firmware version is up to date. And you can also update the version you want to. And then we just click next. And it showed us a drive is missing. So you have to install and format at least 1 drive before using a drive. So we just installed the M.2 SSD, we have already installed. We have just installed to the drive tray, and then click OK, and then click Next. And it detects there is a NAS, and you have to initialize system or restore factory setting. And here we click in initialize system. And next you have to set up our username and password. And then click next. And next we have to set a time, date and time. And here we recommend to synchronize with the time server automatically. And then we click next. And configure network setting. And here we use a Thunderbolt cable to connect the NAS and the MacBook directly. So we recommend we use DHCP to. And next we have Thunderbolt settings. So you can see the Thunderbolt connection status, which is connected, and IP address here. And we click next. And next we have to here we have the firmware update are available, so you can choose any setting you want: automatic install critical update or quality update. And here we choose notify me, do not automatically update, and then click next. And here we have a summary of setting we have just done, which is okay, and just click applied and start to initialize. And so this is how we initialize our NAS. So this is our live demo section. And next we just go back to our sites. And next we'll go to our software section. And TBS-h574TX is shipped with a QoS Hero operating system. QoS operating system, which is high performance EFS based operating system with greater reliability. Okay, and NAS and the QoS Hero operating system support powerful data reduction technology to extend SSD endurance. EFS file system with inline deduplication and compression features. And for compression feature, you can compress data to reduce storage I/O workloads for improved performance. And for inline deduplication is a block base and is carried out before data is returned to storage. And this greatly optimizes storage usage while significantly decreasing storage capacity requirements. Okay. And for NAS, we need a file management also. So here we provide file station, which make all the files and folders stored on your NAS and connected storage space are accessible through a familiar interface. And rich search and sort functions are available to help find files. Okay. You can improve your work efficiency by connecting all your storage resource to QNAP NAS, cloud storage, or remote NAS. And USB storage devices can also be connected to provide a central access and management for your files. And the companion mobile app QFile Pro allows you to remotely access your NAS file also. And it also is a handy tool for backing up mobile files such as photo, videos, and documents to your NAS. And for file management, we also provide smart and automatic file management. So we have QSearch and QFiling. QSearch is a powerful full-text search engine exclusively designed for QNAP NAS. It can allow you to find a file storage on NAS faster and to maximize data value. Simply enter keywords to start searching for files, image, videos, and music, emails, and more. And Q-Search can make file searching faster and easier. And for Q-filing, when using QNAP NAS as a centralized file search, being able to efficiently organize files is a fundamental principle for everyday management and usage. But when faced with a huge number of files spread across multiple folders, it becomes increasingly harder and more time consuming. So with Q filing, you can organize file automatically and efficiently. Okay. And when it comes to network storage equipment, there's no doubt security is first. And here we have HBS3 for NAS app facilitating data backup 3-2-1 practice with dedication. So, and what is backup 3-2-1? There are 3 files icons on the screen, and we are naming them as a copy. And first, you need to prepare 3 copies for your important files. And second, put them into 2 different media like NAS and Google Drive. And third, keep 1 remote backup, such as setting a NAS at home and company or Taiwan and the US. And above 3 key points, we recommended you use the 2 NAS to achieve this government level data backup strategy. So keep 3 copies on 2 types of storage and store 1 copy off-site to ensure your data safety. Okay. And here we have a NetBike PC agent, which is a beta version. And NetBike PC agent is a license-free Windows PC and server backup and recovery solution. And these utilities for backing up and recovering your important PC data to QNAP NAS, you can back up your full system and disk and folders and files, and you can also recover your data as you need. Okay. And we also provide various high-performance multimedia streaming platforms, such as QMaggie, which is an AI smart photo albums, and the auto classification, and Kain Media Sign Player to support video transcoding, and Cinema 2.8 for multi-room streaming, and Plex for media streaming, and Room Design for music lovers. It can identify your entire music library stored on the TBS-h574TX and consolidate it into Room's interconnected digital library also. Okay. And TBS-h574TX supports snapshot. Snapshot is like taking a photo. Within a second, the complete status of a NAS system and data is recorded. If an unexpected situation arises on your system, you can revert to the state recorded by the snapshot, and with greater space efficiency and flexibility compared to traditional backup method. Snapshot is the best way to protect your files and the data. Okay. And for data security, we have a Q firewall and a more removal. And for Q firewall, you can allow or deny IP addresses and regions to prevent unauthorized access and brute force attacks for safeguarding data and service security. And for remote remover, you can regularly scan your NAS using the latest malware definitions. When under attack, the infected files will be immediately removed to ensure NAS data security. Okay. And TBS-h574TX is backed by a 3-year warranty at no additional cost. And you can also purchase a warranty extension that extending your warranty coverage up to 5 years total. And the part number and the price is listed on this site, so you can purchase as you need. Okay. And before ending, here we have the recap of our TBS-h574TX. So TBS-h574TX is our new All-Flash Thunderbolt 4 NAS supporting dual Thunderbolt 4 and powered by Intel Core Gen 13 processor, which is i5 and i6, and tailor-made for video editing. And dual Thunderbolt 4 supports high-speed transfer to allow you to focus more on your work, and also 5 E1.S SSD slots to provide to support up to 15 millimeters, and also comes standard with M.2 adapter to support M.2 SSD NVMe SSD to support hot swappable capability, and also comes standard with one 10 gig port and one 2.5 gig LAN port to help you enjoy the smooth and data transmission experience. And also the compact and the silver metal chassis design can better fit in your working environment, and also provide a one-touch copy button that allows you to easily copy files in the USB folder to the NAS. So this is our TBS-h574TX, which is tailored for a video editing industry. Okay, so this is today's introduction of our new NAS TBS-h574TX. This is Andy. See you next time. Bye bye.